Hello, boys and girls. Welcome to Melissa's Reading Room. Today in the room, we're going to read Teach Your Dragon to Share by Steve Herman. And it features me, Diggory. Hello, boys and girls. This is Teach Your Dragon to Share, My Dragon Books, Volume 17 by Steve Herman. Hello, my name is Drew, and I'm very glad you're here. Meet my dragon, Diggory-Doo, but let me make it clear. Diggory-Doo is tame and trained. He's gentle as can be. And ever since I got him, he's been a great friend to me. Since Diggory-Doo was little, he needed to be taught about the things that he should do and the things that he should not, like please and thank you. Like always use good manners, say thank you and please, and cover up his mouth and nose when he must cough or sneeze. Achoo! Excuse me. Right, boys and girls? He learned to play with toys, to be careful not to break them, and clean up all his messes whenever he would make them. He learned to mind his temper and not look for stuff to burn, and the list was rather long of the things he had to learn. Right, when you're angry, we should do what? Breathe in and count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That feels so much better. I shall never forget how Diggory-Doo became aware of why it's important that we all must learn to share. I like to tell the story to boys and girls like you of how my dragon learned to share, so you can learn it too. Not too long ago, before Diggory learned a better way, he kept the toys all for himself, so no one else could play. I'm all alone, cried Diggory-Doo, and I'm not having fun. Everyone has lots of friends. I'd be happy with just one. Oh dear. Why do you think he doesn't have any friends? I think it's because he's hogging all the toys and he won't share. What do you think, boys and girls? Let's find out. Mother baked an apple pie and set it on the shelf. Diggory saw it sitting there and ate it by himself. Oh dear. He licked his lips and then declared, that pie was yummy. Then he felt a rumble and an ache inside his tummy. Oh dear, oh dear. Diggory aced his spelling test, and he was feeling swell. Instead of sharing his good news, he chose not to tell. And even though it made him glad, he didn't comprehend that joy is twice as nice when we share it with a friend. Once Diggory got his feelings hurt, but he didn't tell a single soul. No one had a clue. He kept the hurt all bottled up and bore it all alone. His buddies could have cheered him up if they had only known. Oh my goodness. He didn't have to be alone, did he, boys and girls? Diggory-Doo's a helper. One thing he does that's cool is help teacher clean the classroom daily after school. When other friends asked to help, he told them, "Go away." So while Diggery-Doo was working, the others went to play. Well, that wasn't very nice, was it, boys and girls? Diggory's life was kind of tough. So I told him, "Don't despair. You just need some lessons on learning how to share." Diggory said, "I'm listening. I could use a tip or two regarding what I'm doing wrong and what I ought to do." "If you want more friends," I said, "here's what you should do. Share your toys with other kids, and they will share theirs with you." That's a good idea, isn't it, boys and girls? When you have an apple pie, give everyone a slice, and then they'll split their treats with you. Doesn't that sound nice? And he says, "Thank you." I think that sounds nice, don't you, boys and girls? When you have good news to tell, I think you'll find it's true that when you share it with some friends, they'll be happy too. Because your friends are always happy for you, aren't they? Also share with others when life doesn't go as planned. They'll rally round and cheer you up. Your friends will understand. And when you share the chores you have, I think that you'll agree. You'll have more fun and get more done. Try it and you'll see. Diggory scratched his head and said, "That's good advice, no doubt. You've never steered me wrong before. Okay, I'll try it out." So Diggory-Doo began to share a little bit each day, and then he shared with me what he learned along the way. Your turn. Thank you. It wasn't always easy, and sometimes he'd forget, but Diggory learned his lesson about how to share. You bet. "Drew," he said, "I now can see that sharing's worth the trouble. For when you share the good things, your happiness will double. But when it comes to duties or the sorrows that you bear, you can cut them right in half. Just remember, you must share." I was proud of Diggory-Doo. I could see that he is smart, for he had learned his lesson and he'd taken it to heart. So will you share or won't you? The choice is up to you. You'll be happy if you share, just like my Diggory-Doo. You can learn more about these books and get free coloring pages at www.mydragonbooks.com/gift. That was Teach Your Dragon to Share by Steve Herman. Thank you for coming to the reading room today, boys and girls. Bye-bye.